not talking to myself over here.
Feel like I woke up in the wrong universe.
I've got you.
How long have you been here?
1,128 days, 6 hours, and 20 minutes, give or take.
Give or take. This is going to be so trippy. Is that Humdinger singing?
Join in the circus, stay for a dance.
Maybe not.
Right where
It can't be.
What?
I must say that since I've met you, lad, I've truly lived.
What? Welcome, people thems. So this is the last reaction I'm recording for this evening before I do some editing and go find bed because we tired. Yeah, I've put this off for as long as I think I reasonably can do. So I'm watching Arcane at the moment and I've still not finished season 2 yet. And the main reason being that, like, I'm just really enjoying it. And the longer that I don't watch it, I still feel like I'm involved in it and I don't know how it ends still. So the last episode we saw, it ended with Jace basically taking out Victor, which I just didn't really see that coming. Like I knew that he was on this mission from someone to come in and put a stop to something, but I didn't think he would actually end up doing that. So I'm just like, But I don't think, with 3 episodes left to go, I don't think that's the end of Victor. I don't think it is. And I think, like, him trying to give Nirvana to the world, I think Hex Tech or whatever he's now become, I think that's now going to be like, well, me did try to work with you, me did try to work with her. I tried to work with you, and you didn't want that. So the next step, obviously, is Thanos. We're going to destroy everything. That's what I think is going to happen. As for Jinx and Vi, obviously, we've lost a little girl, and Vanda as well. I don't know what that means now with Ambessa, because she's lost her number 2 as well, so she's going to be fuming with, what I say, Soph? I don't think her name's Soph. I don't know where it's going, but we still don't know what's going on with Madada either, and what's happening with her. Can't believe it's the last 3 episodes, guys. I'm so sad. Oh. Pretend like it's the first time. Pretend like what's the first time? I've been thinking, where are these guys?
You're beyond help. Whoa, relax, Jumpy. You know those ugly twins. Genius and madness.
Baby,
Oh.
what's gotten into him?
How is he back to being alive? So, what is going on, fam? What is going on? That's Vanda as well.
Hey, Space Boy. I'm not talking to myself over here. What is up with you?
Feel like I woke up in the wrong universe.
I've got you.
That must be so surreal.
My liege.
Oh my gosh, they're all alive.
Sit down.
What?
Hey, little man.
This is...
You hardly grow. You're
What?
nowhere near robust enough to purify all the air down here.
Unless you plant 1,000,000 of them.
No way we're doing that.
That thing has gone straight through me.
Let me guess. You think I'm holding myself back?
I think you're too smart to spend your life in a bar.
This is so...
Oh.
It seems the anomaly which dislodged us from our proverbial reality also scattered us across time.
How long have you been here?
1,128 days, 6 hours, and 20 minutes, give or take.
Give or take.
I grew skeptical you'd arrive, even during my unusually long lifetime.
What about Jace? Is he here?
I fear he may have wound up elsewhere. The anomaly behaved differently around him. Give it time to settle. This place will grow on you, you'll see.
Grow on me? I have people back home who need me.
And yet, we can't leave.
I was gonna go see Vi.
Vi?
You wanna come?
Like, she seems like that's what she'd be like, just as a normal girl, normal grown-up adult. There's another what was Vander's name? William.
You? Did you bring me here?
Who is that?
Wait! It can't be.
What?
Echo, we've been working on
What
this
is
project
that?
for months.
Humor me.
Energy storage device that you swore would win the competition, so you came to me for help.
You don't have some alternative purpose for it?
You're the big idea guy. Sorry, sis. Someone's wigging out over his project and having an identity crisis again.
She's dead? How?
That's not funny, Echo.
Was it you?
You gave us the tip. We went on that job because of you. Go, before I do something I regret.
Believe me, I'm working on it.
That's gotta be so weird. And that's a shame because this Jinx powder doesn't know any of that hurt, so she just having to accept her friend being weird with her. This is gonna be so trippy. Is that Humdinger singing?
Join in the circus, stay for a dance.
Maybe not.
Right where
Sounds a bit
do
too
what you can.
Americana-y. Where is he?
Wait till your brothers. It just began.
So it took Vi instead of everybody else. It is Humdinger. What's that sweet voice, man? Yeah, man.
That's the theory.
Inconceivable.
So you'll help me?
How could I forsake a brilliant lad in need? Again.
Well, he made fire. Well done, bro. That is not the easiest thing to. So who is this guy that's just watching him? Or who isn't watching him, but obviously is watching him? Oh. What was that? Did it eat? What was that? Did it say?
I got betrayed. I must destroy it.
So basically he's gone mad. Ooh. How is he gonna do this? Wow. Wow, you know what? Fair play. Even though you've just murdered a Victor, but fair play.
Echo,
Oh.
I don't know what this is all about, but if you're trying to apologize, dragging me through the... She looks so badass.
You don't know the half of it. She was the toughest person in all of Zon. Nothing scared her.
No, not my sister. Things are good. Echo, I like my life. I don't want to lose what makes me, me, chasing some wild dream.
Sometimes taking a leap forward means leaving a few things behind.
You're a real mystery, aren't you, mister?
So is he talking about leaving things behind us and leaving this jinx behind? Or is he talking about leaving things behind from where he came from? I'm guessing he must be leaving her because he's trying to get back with Heimerdinger. I'm so confused. God, so many trials, so many attempts.
So, what does it do? So, what does it do?
You just asked me that. It's a time loop.
Huh? A time loop? A
Time loop.
We wouldn't want to push a new invention too far too quickly.
The limit is 4 seconds.
Are you certain, my boy? What were the indicators?
Trust me. It's 4 seconds.
Wow.
We could show it off at the party.
I think I might know how to give it a boost.
Heimerdinger being in pieces is not something I ever want to see again.
A momentary upgrade. What's the point of a device like this if you don't enjoy the time you have?
It's a very valid point. Oh gosh. He has not had a nice time. Like at all. Like quite possibly the worst time.
Nervous, kid? Big day tomorrow?
That's all I can think about. In case I don't remember to tell you tomorrow, you've always meant the world to me, Benzo.
Oh. Well, you, don't get all mushy on me now. Hey.
Didn't think I'd miss your big day, did you?
Didn't you try to kill him?
Greatest thing we can do in life is find the power to forgive.
T'es la meilleure chose qui m'est arrivée, mais aussi la pire chose qui m'est arrivée. Mais aussi,
Encore plus près de tes adversaires.
mais ma meilleure ennemie c'est toi. Fuis-moi.
But somewhere I got consumed by all the ways it wasn't. I gave up on it. Gave up on you.
I've never seen you give up on anything. Taking a leap forward means leaving a few things behind.
I promise I'll never forget this.
You better not.
Can we just pretend like it's the first time?
Encore plus près de tes adversaires, mais ma meilleure ennemie c'est toi. Fuis-moi. Le pire c'est toi et moi.
How is this so lifelike? Oh, God. He looks like absolute. Oh.
This is where it all started, isn't it? The end of Piltover. Because of Hextech. Just tell me there's a chance.
Never a dull moment. I must say that since I've met you, lad, I've truly lived.
What?
I swear it.
Oh, she got to see who he was.
What happened?
But I'm thinking, oh, she's got loads of it. As much as I want to watch this one, we're gonna watch the final two together. That's the plan. This show is just, it's something else. It is something else. There is so much enjoyment I get from watching this show. I cannot even begin to tell you. Like, to the point where I'm like, I don't want to say nothing. I just want to just eat it all up. Just eat it all up. Just take it all in. Take it all in. Like, what? So we finally found out what happened with Echo and Heimerdinger and Jace. Because to be honest, I was a bit like, have they just fallen through a black hole of irrelevance and we're never going to ever find out what happened to them? I can't even imagine how surreal that would be, to land in the arms almost of the person that's been like your mortal enemy, who actually wasn't really a mortal enemy, was someone that you grew up with as a kid and someone that you kind of were in love with, and then turned mortal enemy, now back to just what you would have been if you were grown up with all the people that I knew and I loved all here and all grown up and living and thriving. And but I guess I suppose that's the whole multiverse theory in it. Do you know what I mean? There is a theory for, there's a multiverse for every eventuality, but to be in it and to live it and to see it, like, I can't imagine how surreal that would have been. So adjusting to that, so weird to see. Like, and of course you're going to be volatile. Of course I'm going to pick up something sharp and take it to back up, like, and at the same time of doing all of that, then realizing that, like, okay, I'm in a different universe here, and actually my feelings for the last time I saw you, Powder, yeah, I'm not being very empathetic or anything of that nature to you, because I'm still remembering the monster that I've just come back from, and that was hurtful to watch that, because obviously like, when she was like, Vi's died, and he's obviously doesn't remember, but also he doesn't even have any compassion for her at this point either, because you are a monster to me. But then him realizing almost that this version of Powder is not a monster, and this is actually the version that I remember. This is the one that I would have grown up with. So I think them kind of dealing with those elements was just so beautiful to watch. Them getting to the point where they're at that dance and stuff with that tune. I need to find out what that song is. Like, as soon as I put this down, that's the first thing I'm going to find. That tune, that's a me kind of song. It's French. It's groovy. It's a bit dark, but also a bit like, that's a vibe. So I love that tune, and I loved how they did the animation with them dancing and stuff. Like, it was just them. Like, that was so incredibly sick. I love the fact that he spoke to, I can't remember what the guy's name was, but he's obviously older now, the big old guy who. And to be honest, like, I don't really think until this episode, because it was sad and it was shocking when he died in like the first episode of Arcane, or was it the second episode? It was very early on anyway, but hadn't really built up any kind of connection with him at that point really. So aside from it being shocking, there wasn't really anything else. But just seeing Echo's reaction to seeing him again, like, it's like, wow, you really were like a big part of this whole story and a big family at that point as well. So that was really well handled, that they managed to bring him back as well. And even then, like, watching how they interact as women, like, just like, all these damn energies, it's just nice to see, that they were able to actually embrace and stuff. That was really cool. So many bits of this show that I just think are amazing, like the intricate nature of the designs. Like, when he painted that mural of Vi, I'm just like, how have you made a painting within an animation that looks like a painting? Like, how have you done that? Like, it's just so incredible to me, the level of detail, all the hex techy, like almost algae looking stuff on everybody, and all this weird hex tech zombie graveyard, and like, it's just incredible, absolutely incredible. Them working together and putting their big brains together to actually make the time machine or whatever, to make that out of the fragments that they had, which turns out that she had more than fragments anyway. So why was she keeping those? What's that about? Has she got some kind of plan? Is there something untoward that maybe actually we're seeing this perfect version of Powder, but actually she's not? What is that about? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. But the fact that Heimerdinger is just, I mean, he's so old, isn't he? I guess that's the thing, isn't it? Like, he's lived so long and then lived an extra 1,000 days. That's an extra 3 years in this place. And he's probably like, if I'm able to help you do what you need to do, then I've served my purpose. But he's just such a great little character, man. And who knew he could sing like that? Where did that come from? Yeah, that was really sad. That was really, really sad. But I love the fact that Echo and Jinx were able to have like their last kiss, or their first kiss even, like pretend like it's the first time. So that, but even the animation as they were doing that, I'm like, how have you made this so like just the facial expressions and like little non-markers in the face? I'm just like, this looks so authentic. Like, it's so good. You even brought my man back. What's his name? The guy that was like a father figure to Jinx. But you know what I'm talking about anyway. Like, brought him back, directly asked him, like, did you try and kill him? That's a bit of forgiveness, man. And it's like, that is so true, but you wouldn't expect that to be the. It's just what a great world to land in. And then in contrast, like I said, you've got Jace that's just going through the absolute wars in this Hextech graveyard, which we now know is Piltover, and I want to know what he was eating when he fell down and bust his head on the floor. Yeah, what on earth was he eating down them caves? Raw, just raw. What are you eating, dude? What is that? What is that? So that was weird. The fact he even made it out of the cave, I was like, I have to applaud that. Even though you are going quite literally clinically deranged, the fact that you made it up there at all, incredible. But I'd like to know, like, so the guy that he's seeing, is he like the OG Arcane person? He's the one who makes Arcane. He's the one that who is he? And why was he almost appealing to him to be like, you know, can we turn back the time and I promise you we'll just, because I don't understand that, like, who, like, why is this mage there? Why is he at that point? Or is he Hextech and he's like, this is the damage that you've done? I don't know. I don't quite understand that. And I guess Jace doing all the and I guess this is another reason why this show is so sick, because you can't, like, last episode he ended Victor. You are a villain, right? This episode we see the absolute torment the man went through. The absolute torment he went through, not like the little utopia paradise holiday that Echo got to go on, which it wasn't really, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, he's now got an ideology in his head that, like, everything that happened here is down to me. I've destroyed everything. Everyone that's now dead is down to me. So if there's a way to end this, please send back. So him doing what he did, he feels justified in that. Again, complex. It's not as easy. It's just the good, the bad, good or bad. There's layers to this, man. But it looks as though the Echo's going back as well. But I don't know if he's going back with anything extra from this universe. This multiverse is coming. I don't know if he's taking anything back with him that's extra. And I guess whether they're landing back at because if Jace has already gone back, but we saw that Jace has already gone back and dealt with Victor. So does that mean that at the same time that Echo's already got back as well? And then what did he do? Like, I've got so many questions. Well, I just want to watch the next one. Oh gosh, but okay. We're down to the last 2 episodes, so I cannot wait to watch them. I cannot wait. I'd love to know what you guys thought of this. Again, if you are watching this with me, thank you very much for watching it with me. If you did enjoy this, then please drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. And if you do want to watch the full episodes with me, then head over to my Patreon, which is a great way to help support the channel, and it's a great way to connect with me more as well. So it's a win-win, people. It's a win-win. Thank you again for watching with me, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one.